Hey guys, how's it going? Just me, old honest Gabe, coming to you with another video. Yes sir. Um today's nature of the nature of today's video is I watched the America versus Germany soccer game, or football, as you would call it, every other country in the world. Yeah, check that out. Mike Duffy's, so it was fun. Just had some wings and some DP, you know it. Yeah. I mean, it's like, America, you gotta get your act together, yo. I mean, get it together. Like, it was just like, man, like, what was going? This was rough. I mean, yeah, Germany's a really good team. Don't get me wrong. And I was excited because it's like, I like America and I like Germany, so it's like them both getting to face off. I mean, America didn't win, which was like, but I think they're still advancing from what from what I've gathered, which is good. But I mean, America, you gotta bring in your A game. I mean, I don't know, like, it doesn't help that the coach has like no confidence in his players, it would seem, like, because he's like, when asked about like winning the World Cup, he's like, he's like, it's unrealistic. I'm like, man, that's tough to. I mean, it probably is, but it's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, dang, already thrown in the towel. It's like, gosh, that's probably not. That's just no good. And then and this next complaint is more of a lot of all the players, not just America, all the teams. Like, it's like when they get hurt, they make it like out to be like the word, like they basically broken their leg every time, or broke something seriously damaged. And I'm like, and then they go and play, and I'm like, you obviously weren't that hurt. Quit being a baby. And it's like, oh yeah, it probably did hurt. Like, one of the American players got a bloody nose and stuff. I think it more so I am annoyed with America because it's like, I'm American, and it's like, I don't want Americans looking like a bunch of sissies, because they got a little bloody nose. I'm like, dude, deal with it. You are on national television, man. Man up. Like, I mean, this is coming from an uneducated soccer viewer. Like, I'm not like, oh, this player and this and that and all this other stuff. Like, I'm just like, it's soccer. I don't even really know what the different positions are. I'm like, whenever I would play a FIFA on like the PS3, it was like, whoever can get to the ball, okay. And that was like my main thing. I mean, I know there's different positions and what have you, but yeah, but nonetheless, it's still like, it's annoying. It's like, dude, yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know, like, there was this one part where like a dude that showed on the camera, like, he acted like he like got his nose broken or something, or they hurt, and in the camera, it didn't even look like he got it hit at all, like it hit like here or something. But now it's like, what's going on here, man? Come on. And they do it, I know why they do it, because then it helps get added time. I'm like, really? That's such a like cowardly thing to do, like such a like lacking in any honor or like sportsmanship. It's like, we're gonna deliberately make a big deal out of it so that way we can get more points. If I was a soccer coach, I'd be like, you know something, you get hurt, unless it's actually legitimately hurt, and it better be, you get back out there and keep going and not make it out to be anything. You get hurt, boom. The rugby players, they keep it real. They get hurt. I've seen rugby players get hit far harder, and they're not wearing pads, basically. They have something on their head, but it'll cushion, but basically they're getting hit full force without any padding, and so a lot less than football players, to say the least, and American football players. And like, I've seen them get crazy beat, and they beat down, and they get back up. They don't take off time or really anything. I mean, they might. I'm not totally familiar with all of the rugby rules, but it seems like they just get back up, and it just keeps on going. Like, they're not like, oh, it's tough. And it's like, just one of those things. They've got shin guards and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I've hit people before. I've fallen, but it's like, dude, not to mention, you're at the World Cup. The adrenaline has to be going. Like, that's just one thing. It's just like, I don't know. I don't get it. It's stupid. I'm like, man, you make Americans look like we're these little, like, ninnies. It's one thing if it was, like, France or something. I'm just kidding. No, I'm sure I'll get a bunch of French people like, oh, is that a fact? I mean, hey, though, French can do rocket in the boxing. I remember they like 2 Olympics ago, French won the boxing. So yeah. Anyways, I mean, you know, not wanting to be all apologetic. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's just like Americans are supposed to be these tough guys. I mean, we've got one of the most elite military people in the world, the Navy SEAL Spec Ops. I'm like, those guys are like one of the most elite killers in the world, and yet we have then these guys who are a little like, I hurt my shoulder. Oh, like, unless it's like you can see that it's like dislodged or something, I'm like, deal with it, man. You don't even use your hand. You're not even supposed to use your hands. Yeah, the arms and stuff, and I'm like, come on now. Don't play. Don't play. It's like comes with the job. You're a world-class athlete. Shouldn't you like be roughed up enough to where it's like, yeah, bro, let's keep going, you know, deal with it later. Halftime. I don't know. That's the thing about stuff that gets me sometimes. Like, they shouldn't get added time. My thinking on it is, it's like, no. You know something? Because now people won't deliberately, like, act in a way that would get them, you know, oh, I got hurt. Then, yeah, okay, give the person the penalty if, like, they deliberately side tackle somebody's ankles and break them or something like that, you know. Yeah, but no added time. You know, we play till 90. Boom. I do like how the fact that they, you know, no matter what happens, basically, unless something's serious, they don't stop the timer. I'm like, sweet. That just still take a pretty long time, but nonetheless. Well, that's all I had to say about that. Kind of had to get that out of my system, and so, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get all sorts of irate people, like, I'm sure you bring it, tell me that I'm an idiot or something, I'm not, I'm stupid, and what have you, but hey, you know something. That's how I do. It was still a fun game, and actually, so hey, you know, America is advancing, so I'm cool about that. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Who are you with? Peace.